Okay, let's take a look at this shit because this is actually pretty good. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, what's up? I did make a couple of changes. There shouldn't be a bunch of background noise this time around. I know there was last time, and I'm really sorry. But this is what happens when you do shit live all the time now, which we're gonna be doing. So if you guys aren't over on the Twitch channel, you guys should come hang out. It's gonna be dope. Try doing everything we possibly can. But let's jump into this. So this article popped up on the launcher. Actually, I didn't even see it. Like I was just looking at the launcher itself. Tab back over. Let's see. It's like I just saw this and I saw this hoodie here and I was like, what the wait, what's that? So this is the article itself. It looks like it updated recently, so it updated yesterday. So we're gonna just take a look at what's to come next week, essentially. We'll probably go over a lot of these things again after the update and talk about what's there, but just a quick little news article update. So we're going to level 45. In case you're curious. I mean, this really doesn't mean a whole lot. We don't get new skill points with this. What it does mean is there's more power. We get more HP. We get more PP. Well, actually, I think we just get more HP. We don't get any more PP. I don't think PP scales with level. I actually forget if I'm mixing that up with base PSO2 or not. I don't think I am, but it's possible. We get more HP. We get more damage. You have to start leveling again. So another 5 levels to catch. Not too crazy though. 5 levels isn't too hard to catch up on, to be honest. So I'd recommend getting a class to 45 immediately. That way you can jump on the bandwagon of farming Gigantics, because those are actually pretty useful. Or Malevolence, as they're called over on the JP side. Brand new photon arts. So we got new photon arts for every class. They went over an entire video for this. I'm actually going to link this in the, well, maybe we'll check out this trailer together. We usually don't on stream, but you know what? I'm down to check it out together. So brand new photon arts, 3 new compound techniques to try out. So, I mean, this is pretty much par for the course when it comes to compounds. We're pretty used to these specific style of compounds, and they remind other people, other actual casters who play casters normally in PSO2. They remind them of certain casts or certain techs, and I don't remember them. All I remember is the fire one was like fire dark. I think it was wind light, or was it lightning before? I actually am starting to forget all of a sudden. Was it wind light? Wind lightning? And then ice something? Yeah, this lets you know how much I actually play casters. Chat will probably say something in the top right hand corner if you want to pay attention to them. I just remember from Algion being really bad back in base PSO2, and that was about it. But 3 new compound techs, so that's super cool. PSE burst encores in rank 3 combat sectors. So they're bringing back the, what is it called? Cross burst. That's what it was. Bringing back cross burst basically in PSO2, or one more as it will. And they're calling them encores. So there you go. Oh, yeah, it's fire, dark, wind, lightning, and ice light. That's what it was. It was ice light and wind lightning. I think that's ice light, and then that's wind lightning. But yeah, so Encore is super dope. 5-star rarity weapon camo drops in rank 2 urgent quests. Super cool there. So another piece of fashion to try to get while you're doing rank 2 urgent quests. Very good. Get a glide dive color variant from Battle Dia Purple Rank Part 2. So it's just basically the dive that you had to previously get the scratch bonus for, like the Sora dive where you're gliding through the air. They have that, but they made it purple and like a dark black, or dark purple and like a light purple streak, which is kind of cool. Take on equalizing enemies in the new level 40 and up high rank sectors. These are enemies apparently that buff other enemies, and you can't stop them from doing this. You have to actually just kill the enemies. So they're like going to be a primary focus target. And like I mentioned beforehand, Gigantics are going to be raised up to 49. You definitely want to get yourself leveled up so that way you can take care of those Gigantics, because they're actually going to drop things that are worth it. And usually while you're farming other stuff, Gigantic spawn, you want to just take out the Gigantics, because it either gets in the way of farming, or it's just worth the time to stop. New dolls inspired 5-star weapons. I have a whole video talking about what these weapons likely are. You guys can check that out over on the YouTube channel. But basically, they announced these new 5-star weapons that are going to be popping up that will be useful in the up and coming more difficult content. We don't know what that exactly means, but keep an eye out for it. We also have some new quality of life features. We have the recruit a new party member thing that they have available, where you're able to search for parties and you can put up that you have a party available. Should make it much easier to group up for things like urgent quests and so on and so forth. We also have the photo room stuff where you can control the weather, the time, all that stuff. and lock down a room and basically do your photo shoots. So this will be really cool for people who like to make content, even YouTube videos and things like that. You'll be able to take rooms and just take all the enemies out of the rooms and set something up pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with that. I'm not sure if it's going to happen immediately, but if you're someone who likes to make that type of content, I hope you make it in PSO2. So we also have the jukebox playlist. So you'll be able to not only just set one song to repeat consistently, but actually have a playlist of music that you can put together and have it play in game. So that's pretty cool. A feature to allow you to check what outfits are dyed basically without having to put them on. So you can see what outfits are color changeable, and you can also see the colors that are on the outfits, which is like, they're not mentioning it here, but it's a very underrated feature in my opinion. So you can see very easily if you've color changed something and what color it actually is. Have the option to show your innerwear. So you'll have the option to display or not display your innerwear based on basewear. So you cannot turn off your innerwear and not have certain basewear on. They're not going to allow you to just have sanctioned nude mod. Not going to be a thing, but having the option to show your innerwear versus turning it off, super dope. New stamp options. It looks like you'll be able to put them just in the actual chat. They don't have to be out in the world. So looks like it shows off the setting for it. Yeah, display balloons or only in chat, or only in chat or only balloons, so on and so forth. Why are you sending Truck-kun? I'm at work. Because those who don't show up for the stream always get Truck-kun. Sorry, you don't get a choice. What's up, Blaze? We're in the middle of going through an article for YouTube. So you're now part of that. Try out the handy new streamer mode. This needed to be a thing very early on. This isn't just streamer privilege, man. There's some people out there that do some awful things to just be noticed, and it's really irritating, and it makes things look really bad for the game. So I'm glad this is a thing now, but it needed to be in the game so much sooner. But basically, it's certain privacy setting on. People, like, chats won't show up on your screen, things like that. It's a easy toggle. So something I'm probably going to use whenever I make videos to make life super, super easy. Upgraded display rare drop rate animation settings. I actually don't know what this is. Oh, they're updating the settings for this. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so it looks like they're splitting these up. Rare drop animations and then rarities for drop in. Okay, so yeah, for weapon and armor and then for items. So cool. Search for augments with what? With the view preset seal mark. Okay, this is dope. Check for items. Okay, so they added basically more ways to search the market, essentially. Now, here's what actually got me to look at this. They just threw a scratch in here, by the way. Get comfy with oversized street-style outerwear. Dude, streetwear. This is... I'm so happy. I want more streetwear in video games, dude. But this just... Oh, that hoodie looks so good. And, of course, Type 2 version. And then, of course, Type 2 characters get a secondary version. So you've got a little bunny suit. You got one. Oh, we also got a second outfit. This coat actually looks pretty... Whew, that coat's looking pretty clean. Hang on, is it the same basewear? Hang on a second. It looks like different basewears, too. I think that's a basewear that's already in-game. Okay, and then, of course, Type 2 gets one of these as well. They'll get a full coat or whatever, but it's not a bad-looking one. We've got this. This looks pretty good. They showed it last stream. No, I don't remember seeing this at all. I definitely would have... If I saw this, I would have remembered it. And then I'm probably going to scratch for this dash. This dash looks really cool. This is really, really cool. It's probably going to be the bonus, right? Yeah, scratch ticket, bonus prize. And then 2 new types of N experience earn boosters added to the AC and SG item recycle. Interesting, to the item recycle. That's cool. It looks like they're the same, and it's either AC or SG item recycle. We'll have to see how much the SG item recycle is, like for the SG badges. That's really cool. They're adding this in here, so. And then, of course, what is this? The 20th anniversary video contest winning entry, play with a bird. Cool. I'm actually pretty excited about that. That's pretty dope. That's really it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I saw this article. We'll watch the video really quick, guys, and that'll be it. If in case you only came for the information, you want to check out the video on your own, feel free. I'll link it in the video description. But let's run the trailer. This is mostly look at the PAs. Oh, it's fall. Trumpet shift. So some of these PAs look like PAs we've seen beforehand, and others just look completely new. Thunder PA looks really good. Oh, that actually, because that stays on the field. Well, that's really useful. Hold on a minute. Sky climb. Knuckle just gets backhand smash. That's so good. Assault rifle gets satellite aim, basically. Divine launcher literally gets divine launch, or launcher literally gets divine launcher. I don't remember what this is. Gunner mains are gonna have to let me know. It looks very similar to something else. That's just Gurren. They just gave Katana Gurren, dude. Katana's been getting so much love recently, man. Katana mains are feasting right now. Absolutely feasting. That's a pretty cool PA too. This is straight up just an L12 PA. And that's the bouncer PA. They just put the two of them together. I mean, that's kind of similar to a previous JetBoo PA. The gap closer JetBoo used to have. So Formalgion is very different, by the way. That's so much cooler than the previous Formalgion that was just a laser beam. Brancian. And then what, Zandian? Zandian? Yeah, there it is. Zandian's kind of crazy looking, man. He used to pull things together. And the new ranks for the Redem zones, yep. I mean, we knew this was coming. This is pretty... This was already part of the broadcast originally, so... A new rank for Red Emergent Quest as well, with the 5-star rarity weapon camos. The new glide is going to drop from here. And there it shows off the glide. You can see the purple behind it. Equalizing enemies. They show them the runs with the red. Definitely want to take them down first. The Gigantics going to level 49. And then the Dolls Inspired 5 stars. Definitely going to want to pick those up. I'm not sure what niche they're going to play, but they're there. Hang on, I didn't actually see what the limited time task was. Hold on. What is this giving us? Enemy suppression. Arms refiners. Nice. Yeah, showing off the new quality of life features. So making parties will be easier for like urgent quests or doing other things, which is really nice. Creating specialized rooms, like I mentioned beforehand. Being able to control the weather for top tier screenshots. I still have, like, my brain just thinks Machinima when I look at that stuff. A better overall, like, you know, interface for that thing. Option to hide and then show underwear, which is cool. Change for stamps. Streamer mode being enabled, which is really nice. Better choices for these, very good as well. And then more options for searching things in the shop very easily. See, yeah, this wasn't in here before. This was added. I would have noticed this. There's no way I would have missed this. Maybe I did miss it, dude. Maybe we like just had a maybe we blanked out. I swear this wasn't here before. I feel like we would have seen that. Oh, that's pretty cool. They show off the base or a bit more. They show off the time, things like that. That feel when the music loops because it's run out. Yo, this, see, I feel like this I would have recognized, right? Like the cast parts. Like, even though I don't play cast, I always recognize cast parts because how many of my friends that play cast that complain that there aren't enough cast parts. Like, if you got a buddy who plays cast, you've heard there aren't enough cast parts. Like, that's just something you hear. You can't never not hear it. Like, they talk about it all the time. Cast talk about it 24/7. Pretty good accessories. Hands behind the back idle. That's not bad. New stylish jump. Buoyant. Glide. See, that's a good dash, dude. That glide and dash is kind of sick. I wish it wasn't green, but like still. That's still pretty good, dude. That is still pretty good. But that's all we got. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to toss them below. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.